Nobody can interpret any group better than authentic
people.
Yes. When culture bearer is interpreting his own culture, only him knows what is correct and what is not correct. The other ones may be noise.
We're happy to have you here. When we got in contact with you, and you told us that this thing about the Igbo people is a very well-established study.
That's right.
That has gone on for quite some time.
That's right.
Both by outstanding scholars, and I can see that there are so many works you brought here as evidence. The father of it all, which was Professor Dike.
Yes. Kenneth Dike.
Kenneth Dike. Is it the same as Onwuka Dike?
That's Kenneth Onwuka Dike.
Good,
Yes.
you know. So I can see that you brought us his book. This one is the one he wrote about the Aro of southeastern Nigeria.
That's right.
This work. This is one of his works.
Yes. He and one
other scholar, Felicia Ekejiuba. I understand he raised quite a lot of young people in this course of study. And he also wrote on trade and politics in the Niger Delta.
That's the book that established him.
Okay, this is the one that...
And this is a pathfinder in terms of history of Africa.
Fantastic. So
yes.
This is the authority.
Indeed.
In trying to develop the history of
African history.
That is not messed up with European bias.
Well, because Europeans said Africa had no history.
Okay.
So it took Dike. Actually, that's why anthropologists are also fascinated about him.
Okay.
Because before him, everything about Africa
was swept aside.
Yes. They said
as a dark continent.
They didn't have history. But he said they did have history.
The Africans
what do you imagine they have been doing in all those millennia? And so, in his PhD, that's his PhD thesis, developed into a full-length book.
Wow.
Trade and politics in the Niger Delta.
Trade and politics in
the Niger Delta.
Niger
so
Delta,
what he did was to show that every group has their history.
Yes.
The only thing you can now do is see how they package their narratives, which needn't necessarily be the same way
you package
that Europeans and Americans package their own.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Later on, a group that are known as post-structuralists did it even better by saying, for every group, there's a text. Text in the sense of how they explain themselves. The task is just yours.
To bring out your own text.
To become literate
in the text of the people.
In the text of the people.
Good. So what you're saying is that every group of people have their own way of interpreting their life experiences, their histories, their cultures, their practices, what they know about the world, how they transfer it from generation to generation.
Nobody can interpret any group better than
the group themselves.
Authentic
people.
Yes.
Just for my audience to understand that the error is always interpreting other people in the mindset of the European. That we should not be approaching the world only from the eyes of the European and the Americans.
You'll be surprised to hear this.
Yeah.
That is actually formalized in our method of studying people. Kenneth Park borrowed from scientific study of language that we call linguistics and said there are two ways to interpret the way of life of any human group. One of those ways is emic.
Emic.
Yes, E-M-I-C. The other one is etic.
Etic, okay.
E-T-I-C.
Okay.
Phonemic are collection of the sound that culture bearer or native speakers recognize as valid in the language
that they speak.
It does not matter whether you are a professor, whether you are anything. Once you are dealing with a language of a particular group of people, only those people know when you are getting the sounds
correctly.
Right.
Fantastic. And that is called
phonemic.
Phonemic.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait for it. Phonetic refers to all those sounds, however uttered, whichever way you utter it, but which may be wrong, because you are not a native
of the language.
Emic refers to parallel of interpretation that the culture bearer presents.
Okay.
As he is correct when he speaks his language, just as he's right when he tells you this thing you are saying, oh, we don't have it. Oh. So just as he does that, and he's the only authority, in it.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter whether he never went to school or because when you are born, you start acquiring your language.
Yes.
We talk about language acquisition. If you are speaking the language you are born into, you have innate ability to acquire whatever language you are born into. So now, the same Pike says there's a parallel to that when culture bearer.
Yes, he's interpreting his own culture.
He's interpreting his own culture.
Yes.
His social processes, his social structure. Only him knows what is correct and what is not correct. The other ones may be noise.
I like that.
Dike said, Africa has history, and I want to show it. He chose Niger Delta.
Okay.
He chose Niger
this
Delta.
Region.
To show what you need to do is let the people themselves tell you their story. So it's not written down, but it's a text. Dike said they have their own text.
Yes.
That text is the verbal narrative.
Their oral narrative.
Oh, yes. So, and when he developed it, nobody could deny it anymore.
Fantastic.
Yeah. One of the later historians you might know, and I'm talking about Adiele Afigbo.
Adiele Afigbo.
Yes. Fantastic. So in investigating how this plethora of Igwe this, Ezeh this, which we did not have originally, and which we should have no apologies for not having it originally. He used this method of collecting, ethnographically, how social organization existed in Igboland before the Guardian confusion of saying, oh, well, if you checked and they didn't have so-called centralized organizations where political power is expressed in only one individual. Okay, impose it on them. Write a law that says let them give you whoever. And of course, it was so strange when it was brought on the Igbo, such that the only in most places, what they did was to give them, people, fringes of society, people, troublemakers, they say, let them go do whatever.
They can
and they didn't know
they didn't understand.
It was going to be turned on them. But the point anyway is that when Afigbo studied it for his PhD work, University of Ibadan, he used the
same Dike's approach.
Yes.
So this is amazing.
Yes.
So you see, and I can see that you also, try to get us to understand. That there are other people. Who have worked in this line. People who have done deep work about the Igbo people. Elizabeth Isichie.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The thing about Isichie, everything she has written that I have come across, one thing you will not fail to notice is what I call intellectual rigor.
Intellectual rigor.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's present there.
Yeah.
And you know it because you don't color the facts with your sentiment.
With your own opinion.
We know bad scholarship. You can say authoritatively that this is bad scholarship. If someone has already made up his mind, I'm just going to fulfill all righteousness in the name of research, and then give you what he has already.
His own bias.
It is the cardinal offense in knowledge production that should bear the name scholarship. It is the cardinal offense, what we call bias. Listen, bias again, not in the dictionary sense, but in the methodological sense of what I have told you, which is that you are leading your data. You are the one pulling your data to your own direction.
You see, instead of following the data.
Effective knowledge production should follow the data.
Fantastic.
Not lead the data.
Lead the data.
And Isichie, in this particular book, there's the other one, something Igbo history again.
That
yes.
That has the Igboukwu.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make, that one at least you can see her interpreting, even though relying on facts as collected in the field.
Yeah.
But this one, you can see how, if you like, raw. She has gone a step further.
Yeah.
So she takes crudely the way people narrated it to
what it is, the way
and
it is, publishes. So
yeah.
this is
rigor. Indeed. Even the other one also has
that.
This
is the
rigor. But I'm
the
telling
small
you,
volume of it.
Her determination to follow
facts,
is such that here she more or less didn't do anything except to
compile it and show you what she found out. I want our listeners to understand that Elizabeth Isichie did justice to facts.
She did.
That she found about Igbo people.
She did.
Especially in this work, Igbo World.
Yes.
So we should take note of it.
Yes.
And people who are interested in finding out.
You know a little bit of her. You know.
Yeah, not a lot.
It's she is from New Zealand. Okay. She's a New Zealander by birth. Then married to an Asaba
man. Okay.
Yes.
So she's Igbo by marriage.
So I think she threw herself whole and entire.
All the love
into whatever she can inquire.
Fantastic.
About Igbo history.
Wow.
And Igbo cultural.
She not only fell in love with her husband, she
fell in love
with her Igbo-ness.
Exactly.
This is lovely.
That's the best way.
So it is important that all our viewers. Now here is our wife.
Yes.
Who fell in love.
Yes.
Not only with our brother.
Yes.
He fell in love with all of us.
Indeed.
And he, with that love, with that passion.
Yes.
With everything she's got, she looked at truth as it concerns the Igbo people, and she put it together in this book.
I think that's the best summary.
Amazing. So you were trying to mention
the only thing I want to mention is, you see, the way some of these people walked, starting from Dike, down to Isichie, up to Afigbo,
okay.
The way they walked so impressed anthropologists.
Yeah.
I think I have told you the story of Afigbo, where they were listing anthropologists in the world. They put him.
Fantastic.
But he himself will not claim that he's an anthropologist.
He said?
The point I want you to see is that the way he walked which is follow
the
your
facts. Yes, without your personal bias.
Even in studying cultural histories.
Yes.
Now, made anthropologists feel this might not be one of us, but they are our good friends.
Fantastic.
So, and that's what happened here.
Okay.
Uncle Dike is, as you know, a professor of history.
Yeah.
Now, Felicia Ekejiuba was an anthropologist.
Okay.
Sadly, both of them are late now. Nobody will live forever.
Yeah, of course.
Miss them,
course.
but yeah. So you can see both collaborated.
Yes, in doing this work.
To sift fact from fiction in the
matter of
place.
Good. I want to mention all the authorities that you have brought to our attention. And there is this magnificent character, an enigma of history.
Mbaonu
Ojike
is positively unclassifiable.
Wow.
In terms of scholarship.
Wow.
Sometimes when I think, I said, what sort of human being is this? His book, this is his autobiography.
The autobiography, My Africa, yes.
Good. So you are looking at Mbaonu's writing. You don't know if you are reading an economist, which he trained as. You don't know if you are reading an anthropologist. You don't know if you are reading
a historian.
There's a chart towards the end of this book where he went to the earliest time of recorded history.
Important dates in African history.
Exactly. Yeah, as far as it concerned Africa, you see it. And I tell you, the issue of follow your data or your information. Because if you don't, you suffer a very huge embarrassment. In my valedictory lecture, I warned, there was one man imagining himself to be smart in England this time. Went and they contrived artifacts. And the idea was to show that prehistoric man existed also in England.
Wow.
And it rained.
Wow.
Yes, it will rain for some time. But when it will explode, it will be the biggest shame.
Yes.
And it did explode.
I destroyed the guy.
Yeah, of course. His reputation
everything went
forever.
To tatters.
So it works that way. But in the case of Mbaonu, it is the other way around. Converse.
You know.
Now, the converse in the sense, when I look at the chart you've just looked at now,
yes,
you find that before Frederick Anozie found in Lejja the oldest iron smelting site in the history of the world. Oldest in the world, because before the Lejja finds, it was the Hittites that were thought to be the first people that used iron.
Okay.
But when this happened, it turned out that it's Igboland
that used iron before those Hittites.
For the first time in the history of mankind.
Wow.
So, but the point is, Mbaonu, in 1930s, have already said so, though not with evidence.
Wow, 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 amazing.
So that's the thing about scientific fact.
Yes.
It is what? Constant. Compare it with what the fraudulent British man did.
Yes.
Okay? If it is not based on fact, I bet my shirt, it won't go far.
Yes.
Like they say in East Africa, Njiawongo, Fupi.
Njiawongo,
Fupi. The way of the liar is short.
I like that.
So, but you can see, Mbaonu.
Yes.
is with the fact.
Yes, and that's why.
And much later. In 1980s.
Yes, evidence supported this fact.
Evidence supported the fact. Wait for it again. Late 50s, early 60s. Thurstan Shaw, the Cambridge born archaeologist,
yes,
dug up 3 sites in Igboukwu that established that Igbo monarchy in that part of Igboland was flourishing in the around when 10th century.
10th century, wow.
Look at it here. Mbaonu was able to get it 100%.
Wow.
Correct. He said, 900 is here.
Wow.
And now, when scientific evidence emerged, he supported it.
Fantastic.
So that's the thing about knowledge production. It's not a childish thing if it is not well grounded, supported by credible evidence, underlying credible, because we might come to it depending on where your interest is in this conversation.
Yes.
Somebody will go and say he discovered something at Owerri, that is the place, what do you call those people in Jewish creation myth? Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
Rubbish. Absolute balderdash. Bet your shirt. It never existed. If you cook up that thing, it's just a matter of time.
It will just blow
because, and that's why what you are doing is important.
Yes.
Get people who know this thing to talk about this thing. Yes. We have them. Yes. But typically, intellectuals are very shy people when it comes to publicity. Yes. You were not likely to get them except you go and pull them and say, come and talk. Yes. Because what you tell us is useful to the community.
Yes.
That's why we talk about gown and town.
Gown and town. Yes.
If they don't cooperate very well,
then people lose
there's a problem. Any society you see prosper, please quote me, it is cooperation between the gown
and the town.
But often, the gown that we have here, maybe because they are not used to such collaboration, it started and then it fizzled out. I think blame the Civil War, because the way our scholarship started was good enough. I have history of establishment of University of Nigeria. So the point I'm trying to make is that to establish it, you find a very firm collaboration between the community and the university. Yes. So what point am I making? Except you go that far, nothing will actually work, because you will be depending on other people to think for you.
Yes.
Okay. Please. Is it possible?
No.
If he's thinking for you, he will give you whatever really is not important to him.
Yes. You have to get.
Then you will be busy deceiving yourself that other people will produce and come and give to you. That is produce knowledge. It's not possible. You know that those people are a pack of fools.
Fantastic. Okay, so this is great. So you can see, and we also have this.
It's Igbo, don't mind the name.
Because what you're doing, what I find fascinating, Prof, what I find amazing, fascinating,
Thank you.
and that gives me so much joy, is that you are positioning us in the correct corridors for us to understand the responsibility we have as an institution.
Because that is our number one problem.
Yes, so that we get the knowledge production process right. You are showing us the pillars of work that has been done with regard to knowing who the Igbos are.
When you find time to read my valedictory lecture, when you find time, there are even other things.
Yes.
But people don't look at them.
Well, Prof, that's why we are here.
Yeah.
We're here. We are going to be looking at it.
Okay.
And we are
I hope so.
Our effort is to produce it in such a way that they will look at it. We are going to bring it down to their level. We are going to cut it to the size they can consume it.
Thank you.
And we are going to even go far in bringing it in forms of entertainment, in forms of dance, in forms of comedy, in forms of any process.
Thank you.
That our people will understand.
Thank you.
So now, there's this other work.
Yes. This man, James Horton.
Yes.
James Africanus Horton.
Yeah.
He's an Igbo man.
Wow.
100%
Igbo man.
Yes. And he's there in his book.
Okay. Yes.
This book was published by Horton, 1865.
Wow.
Listen. In this book, he spelled Igbo I-G-B-O in English. Igbo.
Igbo.
There was no Igbo orthography at the time. There wasn't Igbo orthography at the time. The way he had his parents identify themselves.
Yes.
Anyị si ani Igbo. Tupu azụ anyị n'oru. Because both parents were slaves. But they were lucky. And it was happening at a time when the other great Igbo man, I watched one of your productions and you talked about a bit about him. Olaudah Equiano. Yes. So now, had worked with abolitionists in Britain, and they had abolished
the abolition law had been done,
Yes. So now, Britain was then thinking of what do we do about either these people we capture at sea, or already settled there. So the issue of free town. Sierra Leone came up, or Libreville in Gabon. It's the same thing. Libreville is also free town. Now, so it turned out that James's parents were among those taken to Sierra Leone. What I can't get is the mystery of how he was lucky. Maybe those who liberated them were also looking at people to train in a Western-style education to help in the new society. He himself, you can look at the title of the book. Even Equiano also said a similar thing. That is, you needed to bring the Western-style institutions to Africa because there's no more going back. You've moved a little bit away from
what it
tradition
was,
as it
and you found some good things.
So he was lucky. He went to school in Sierra Leone there. And then the amazing part was he got scholarship to go to Edinburgh University. And then studied medicine. This man.
Wow.
So, having studied medicine, he thought of what to do to his native people. You can see, he says, West African countries and
Make
peoples. No mistake, the country he has here is not like you have Nigeria.
Not the one we have now. This is 18-something.
No. He's looking for the Igbo. He see Igbo as the country. He see Ibibio as the country. He see Baule as the country. Eve as the country. That's his idea of country. The countries.
Yes.
So now, he trained as a medical practitioner, as a physician. When Anezi Okoro gave his Ahiajoku lecture, he referred to this man.
Okay.
Yes. And put it humorously, as only a novelist could do, novelist cum physician. He said, we are fighting with Sierra Leone about whom to claim him as their first medical doctor.
Okay.
Because in Sierra Leone too,
he was the first.
Yes.
Okay.
But we
the Igbos,
he's a native of this place.
Okay.
So that's him. And if you are reading him, see, I told someone, scholarship is perhaps the most wonderful thing humans have developed. In this book, I challenge you to, I think you have the resources to do this.
Yeah.
Order it. To our shame, I said it in my valedictory lecture. To our shame, it is actually University of Cambridge who saw the irreplaceability of this kind of work.
Wow.
And reissued it.
Wow.
They didn't edit it. This is just the way it was. What they did was to reprint.
To reprint it.
Which we should be doing here. But no, we are not. We are looking for people from our village to be vice chancellor of what is supposed to be a global institution. That's the kind of thing we struggle for. Okay? So, but we should be able to reissue this thing for public enlightenment. Then people will discover areas to go to.
Yes.
For collective benefits.
Yes.
Of our people.
Yes.
So, if you read this, the amazing thing, you see this farmers' headers problem.
Conflict, yes.
You see this Fulani pressure.
Yes.
On the community people, it's here.
Wow.
No, it's here.
Wow.
In 1865.
1865.
Yes. Horton, after that training, he chose that place my parents are telling me we came from. He chose to come here.
Wow.
In an expedition and spend all the time, the inconvenience that go with it, okay, to study this place. So it is in his study of this place, Igboland.
Yes.
And further afield to know connection with
other territories, yeah.
That he described the Fulani, yes, territorial appetite, to dominate other people. Told story of Uthman Danfodio, how he said he saw a vision and Allah say this vast territory. There was no Nigeria, yes. I hope you know.
Yes.
So that there was this vast territory. Vast territory would be like Nigeria, Niger, Chad, Cameroon, all that. That Allah says he will give to you if you fight his war.
Wow.
In this book,
fantastic.
That he described the Fulani, yes, territorial appetite, to dominate other people.
Wow.
The important thing is that it's from an Igbo.
Wow, this is great because this is, you see, let me tell you what I'm hearing.
Yes.
And that you are setting us in the foundation.
Oh, thank you.
You are setting us in the foundation.
Oh, thank you very much.
And you are saying one leg is Professor Dike.
Yes.
The other leg is Afigbo.
Yes.
The other leg is Isichie.
Yes.
The other leg is Ekweano.
Yes.
The other leg is
Horton.
James Horton. James Horton. Yes. Amazing. Amazing.
Yes.
And
there are other people.
There are other people.
But be robust in your knowledge production. Because if you toy with knowledge production, please quote me anywhere. Nothing else will work.
Yeah.
Truly committed to producing. After all, what rules the world?
It's knowledge.
Do you remember?
It's knowledge.
That is what changed all this. Knowledge production.
Knowledge production, yes.
And that's the way the world changed. If you think you are not progressing as a group, I challenge you, look at it closely. You find that your knowledge production is poor.
It's very poor.
It's not original.